the Easter weekend kicks off, the National Liquor Traders Association and the South African National Taxi Council, or Santaco for short, have called on road users to drive safely and follow the rules of the road as traffic volumes peak. Now, the road safety campaign is a continuation of the partnership between the two organizations to address social issues together. Well, let's get some detail on this initiative and just how well it is going. We're joined by Ntimane. He is the convener of the National Liquor Traders Association, and we also have Mr. Abnar Tsebe. He is the president of Santaco. Let's start with you, Mr. Tsebe. Let's begin with why you made it possible for Santaco to partner with the National Liquor Traders Association. Why was this important for Santaco?
Thank you very much, and good morning to the viewers. Yes, really it is an important engagement. As Santaco, we saw it being a need for us to, the proposal was put forward between us and the National Liquor Traders, because most of the road carnage are caused by people who are driving and drinking, so it becomes a problem to us. So since this engagement, you can see we started it before even I became a president. The last festive seasons, you can see in terms of the numbers and the percentage that has dropped. At least it shows that now we are starting to get into the communities, because most of them, it's important that they do enjoy in the taverns, and so it's important that they consume alcohol, and after that they get into the cars, and when they drive they become our responsibility, and when they drink it's the National Liquor Traders responsibility. So it was important that the two of us will match, so that when we preach the message that says to our communities, don't drink and drive, we mean, and we must talk it from all angles.
Yeah.
That's the reason we are winning those trends to come into the communities.
Mr. Ntimane, let's come to you. Just remind us again how long this campaign has been running for, and are you seeing the fruits of your work so far?
Once again, thank you for the opportunity. So we are seeing the fruits of our relationship, which started way back on the 10th of March 2021, where we saw a need that the two largest sectors in the South African economy, more especially the transport economy, being the taxi industry and taverns, that we could work together to address social ills that beset our country. But then we identified road safety as one key pillar that we will focus on, that we will work on to ensure that we address the issue of road safety together. But it also need to emphasize that strongly that the fight against irresponsible road usage drink is not just the preserve of the transport sector, but it's a whole community-wide society effort. Well, we need to all come together, as you know that the challenge of the people that actually are the victims of road carnage are normally the breadwinners. So meaning that one life lost becomes a major factor in terms of creating havoc in a family structure. And that's why I'm calling on the general public, the taxi drivers, to ensure that we are able to arrive home safely and make this festive season one to be merry and not one to mourn.
Yeah. Mr. Tsebe, human behavior is difficult to police, and I don't say that lightly. Would you say that this message is landing favorably among the taxi drivers, particularly during busy seasons such as this one we are heading into?
Yes, I can confirm that it's landing, and our members in all regions and associations
are on the roads now. We've been writing a letter to our provinces to talk to the team of Kakomela, our patrollers, that no one must be harassed. Members of the communities, those that are going to church, those that are going to home, they must go home and arrive alive and come back and arrive alive. So we start getting it. It's a matter of customer care, and I think you are right that human behavior becomes a problem. So we are also urging the government sector also to come in terms of the law enforcement to make sure that we are together in this. Our plan going forward, we want all transport sectors to be part of us. We need a bigger forum where we get our trucks and our buses as well, so that we can talk one voice and we know that we address, because temper is one of the critical issues. Some of these accidents happen because of when someone is drunk, temper issues are compromised, and they will just think they are right, whereas not. Speed kills, and we are trying our level best that together we are able, with our champions in all provinces, that we must fight against this thing of road carnage.
Yeah, and just before I go back to Mr. Ntimane, Mr. Abnar, how much buy-in do you have from taxi associations that fall under the fold of Santaco? What kind of repercussions will a taxi driver experience if they are caught to have been transporting passengers under the influence of alcohol?
So look, we have the implementation of our national liquor resolutions. I think some of these members will have to be blacklisted. We can't keep on keeping rotten potatoes to people that when we are talking about a loss of life and they take it easy, because to us it's a serious matter. And then once we get someone who's out of order, then we are going to blacklist such people not to qualify to become taxi drivers. We've got a problem that soon will be coming to you on our interview, and then we will be doing what we call street government. It's a sort of a technology, but it's able to monitor and be able to vet our drivers when we take them to. So it's a process that I want and promise that by the end of this year, we become the next festive. But remember, our take now, together with the partners, National Liquor Traders, is that this road safety campaigns must be 365 days. We're not going to just do it because it's Easter. We are putting our hands on. We want to move with it in all provinces. I must personally go to all provinces, talk to my members, make sure that they understand that we can't just keep people who don't qualify. Because remember, taxi, be it a 15-seater or even a 5-seater or 2-seater, one life is just important to us. We don't want to lose people again with this road carnages caused by the taxi. Taxis on our roads. Yes.
Mr. Ntimane, let's wrap it up with you. I want to move beyond the transport theme and go into taverns, for example, people who run liquor outlets. This is one of those seasons where people are going to let down their hair, so to speak. What's the message to people about selling alcohol to consumers, but also making sure that social behavior is important to uphold? People must not, as Mr. Tsebe has just said, tempers tend to flare up when you are under the influence of alcohol. What's the responsible way of enjoying yourself whilst at the same time respecting other patrons?
Our message is very clear, Mr. Mngambi, is that, to liquor traders, we must not put the profits ahead of the lives of our people. We must ensure that we sell alcohol in a responsible way in line with the liquor license regulations. It is not fair that play our music up to the wee hours of the morning when we've got neighbors. As you know, the taverns are at the center of communities. We exist within communities, so we need to be able to respect our surroundings. Also, we are saying to consumers that you need to know the limit. You need to drink as much as it's enough for you to get home in a safe environment, but also have something to eat beforehand, have some water so that you're hydrated. But it's important that we understand that the issue of alcohol consumption is a societal-wide issue that needs to be addressed by all of us. If you see someone that is drinking, beyond what they're supposed to, we need to be able to call each other. But those are our uncles, those are our brothers, those are our sisters. This is something that is going to require that we come together, we work together. And we take responsibility as a patrons to ensure that we create a safe environment in which people can drink and stay in our space. But also, my last one is is actually to wish, on a lighter note, my president, Mr. Abnar Tsebe, a happy birthday. It's his birthday today. So we are here to celebrate with him and say, may God grant him more life and protection. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Well, let me extend that message as well. Happy many returns, Mr. Tsebe, and we wish you many more years to come. All right, that's where we're going to leave that conversation. Ntimane is the convener of the National Liquor Traders Association, and he was joined by the Santaco President, Abnar Tsebe, whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday to the President of Santaco.